Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Things are just starting up here. Let me. Hey, Pookie, welcome in. How are you? How are you? How are you? How's the volume? Let me turn this up. Dislogic, how are you? Captain Vic, Papa Frank, Casey Rhodes, Chew. Welcome in. Welcome in. Little Christmas jingle there. Not sure who all is going to be here tonight or what we're going to get up to, but I thought I'd stream anyway. I hope you all are well. There's Rosebud. Merry. Happy holidays to everyone. I do hope you're, whoops, not that one. You're doing well this evening, this 24th of December. Boy, oh boy. It has certainly gone by quickly this last year. And just to let you know, I probably will also stream New Year's Eve. Since that does fall on a Wednesday next week, I probably will be here. Casey Rhodes, welcome in. Asking Rosebud, are you buying silver? Let me do this. Oh, good grief. I'm trying to do a poll here and all right. We didn't get up that high today, but it's incredibly warm here today. I think we were 40. I had to shout at the other half. Hey, Pookie, what do you have? What was our high temp today? 53. Mick sent me more. She sent me another message. Thick fog this morning. The highest she saw the temp was 30. The willows didn't lose the frost all day today.
Oh, that's home.
That's home for sure. Casey Rhodes, I got 34, 40% Kennedys I need to get rid of if anybody's interested. Okay, 34. 40% Kennedys. Spot price is $361.29. What's your ask on them, Casey? We feel blah today too, Pookie. Yeah, just a real bad case of the like sluggish. I'll send you pictures shortly of what we did though today, Pookie. No, not stomach, just tired, Pookie. Just feeling low energy. I should have taken a nap this afternoon and I didn't. Big Flip is getting rid of all of his stock. I don't think he's getting rid of all of his stock. I think he'll probably sell off some of it, maybe, but I don't think he's going to clean out the old. I don't think he's going to clean out the old state safes and just do a clearinghouse. I wonder about that. I read an article. I wish I would have bookmarked it, Des Logic. I read an article from a gentleman who was saying that, pretty soon the market prices are going to be driven by Asia, because that's where I'm going to look back and see if I can grab this because I don't want to misquote the article. Because that's where the demand is at. Let me see. That Comex is going to be pretty much out of business. Hey, Ashes. How are you, Ashes? How are you? How are you? Merry Christmas to you as well. I did throw the link out there. Let me toss it out there again if you'd like to come up. I don't know if we'll be selling and trading, but you never know. We've had a couple offers there in chat. So Dislogic, what's your logic behind why it will be 3 digits soon? Casey Rhodes has 40% Kennedys. Casey, let us know your asking price in chat there if you would.
Hello.
Well, good evening. Good evening.
Merry Christmas. How's everybody doing?
We're doing well on this end of the world.
Good. Yeah, I can't see chat. I'm driving. That's why I clicked on that to join. I can't see chat.
Are you coming home from church or are you working?
Yeah, we're coming home from church. Just
Christmas
left the
Eve.
candlelight service, and I worked a little bit today so a guy could go spend some time with his family on Christmas Eve, and so now I'm going home. Whee!
That's all right. I hope your roads are good and your weather is even better.
All good. Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that. In the traffic. So Casey, he's asking $350 for those 40%ers, which is under melt, folks. I was going to say, my goodness, you have Christmas lights flashing on your face, but it's brake lights.
Oh, that's brake lights. Yeah, that's brake lights. Yeah. Yeah. Following my wife home. That's my wife in the little car right there.
Oh. Making sure she gets home safe.
There's Christmas lights. There's one of the dentist office. Hello, Westfall Orthodontics. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a Christmas movie. Hello, girl in the Raven Coffee Bar. What movie is that from, folks? Come on, you know.
Samsung purchased a large sum of silver at. Hey, Mr. Blue, welcome in. I don't know what movie that would be from.
It's a Wonderful Life. Jimmy Stewart's running through town. Hello, Emporium. Hello, Savings and Loan.
It's been a while since I've watched that.
We watch it every year, at least twice. My favorite movie. So there's Christmas lights. Y'all can travel with me while I drive home, and then outside I'll see the lights through town here. So if anybody says anything in chat, you'll have to let me know because I can't see it. So
Dislogic says, from what I read, Samsung purchased a large sum of silver at $82 an ounce. So the demand is going to keep driving that price up.
yeah, I saw China, and they're trading earlier today. China hit $78 an ounce in their trade for just a short period.
Okay. Mandy Brown, hello. John, welcome in. John Heredia. Thank you for that reminder, Mr. Blue. Smash that like button, folks. Hit the thumbs up, share us out. Good of you all to join us on this Christmas Eve night.
There's the world famous Barter Theater, now showing The Grinch, the musical. Woo! There's the famous Martha Washington Inn, named after Martha Washington, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. There's the federal courthouse. break federal law, you go there. Hello.
Yeah, well, don't break any federal laws, folks. Papa Frank says silver should be around 125 after the first quarter in 2026.
I read.
We didn't get any of that. You're froze up, so none of that is coming through.
Yeah.
There we go.
Little bad spot there on the.
So do you agree or disagree, or that it
I think silver will be 100 by February, if it continues on, unless something really changes. But if you look, I mean, the S&P 500's up. You know, the stock market's up. Everything is up. So, you know, the only problem with all that is our dollar buys less.
Yeah, the stock market isn't really a good indicator of how people are doing in the economy, and whether or not they can buy groceries.
Right. And a year ago, not even a year ago, 6 months ago, you were buying an ounce of silver for half of what you can buy it for now. So now you can buy a half ounce of silver for the same amount of money. So
This logic says, my question is that coins that have numismatic value and rarity will continue after silver prices? ?
Well, so I had a lot of numismatic silver coins, Barber dimes, half dollars, Barber quarters, Franklin's, Benjamin Franklin's half dollars, Walking Liberty half dollars, Washington quarters, Standing Liberty quarters, and they were all lower grade stuff. So, nothing spectacular, nothing special. But once the silver price rose above the numismatic value, we sold them for silver. We just sold them for silver because we made more money. There will still be certain coins that will outpace the silver price, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because in order for if you had a 1881 Morgan, for instance, I don't know, and its numismatic value was $100. In order for that to keep pace, silver has to be like $150 an ounce in order for that Morgan to be $100. So It's really got to climb a lot. So I just don't see that happening. So, but I mean, there's things out there. I mean, depends on what you want to buy? You know, what are you collecting? You know, if you're collecting nice Morgans, you know, Cole Morgans today are what, 52, 53, 54, somewhere in there, whatever it is. And so,
Breezinger, welcome in. I dig sheet, welcome in.
hey everybody, how's it going? I'm waiting on Santa Claus to fly over.
I dig sheet says silver don't really play a factor in numismatic value. Deslogic says AI tech will need a lot of silver. And well, about rare Morgans, will they continue to be expensive even though silver is going up? Yes. It's not going to change the price of Morgans. I don't think. You know, I think the numismatic value is the numismatic value due to the rareness. I don't think the silver value comes into play until like Ash just said, until you get to a point where the silver value is more than the numismatic value. And we lost him. You know, like on a rare Morgan, if the price per ounce on silver climbs enough that the silver in the Morgan is worth more than the numismatic value due to its rarity. And yeah, I mean, it's always dependent on, you know, how much people are willing to pay. You know, how much are people willing to pay for it is, you know, you can ask all you want for it, but doesn't mean you're going to be able to sell it or buy it. Works both ways. I've made some offers on some coins that I thought were reasonable, and you know, and they opted not to. So, he hopped back.
Yeah, when I got home, it switched. My phone was trying to grab my Wi-Fi, so I just disconnected, just get on the computer.
Mark, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope you closed your shop early this morning or earlier today and spent time with family. Yeah, I dig sheet says numismatic value comes from rarity, mintage, varieties, errors, and condition.
But it also, in my opinion, is driven by the silver price and the gold price. A $50 2008 West Point minted $50 gold piece, 1 ounce coin, graded MS70 today is worth $6,000. A year ago, it was not worth $4,000. So gold price definitely, in my opinion, drives that price up because it's expensive. And I think silver does too, just not to the extent that gold does. But I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, we all have opinions, or like elbows. If you have arms, you got elbows usually. So, and hello everybody in chat. I can see everybody in chat.
Stephen Rose, welcome in.
Papa Frank. Oh yeah, it was a long commute. Yeah, it doesn't take just minutes to get from one side of town to the other. Hey Mark, hello. Mr. Blue, Des Logic.
210, welcome.
Everybody. Hope everybody's ready for old St. Nick to come see you and everything's good. My wife just dropped me off the mail. She stopped by the post office and picked up my packages. Yay.
I had special sister. We went we went shopping Sunday, and she's she's a trip.
And she's fun, isn't she?
I had to tell Keevan Rose, and the rest of you will have to look up So there's this statue that was built in the 70s, I believe, is when he started it. It's the statue is Our Lady of the Rockies. Maybe I can pull it up here. Um, I'll share my screen and show it to you. So let me see if it's going to pop up here. Our Lady of the Rockies. You'll have to go in and read the whole story, but she's 40 years old, and she sits, they call it a memorial on top of the world. This down here is the city of Butte. Big time mining city. This pit right here is the Berkeley pit, biggest Superfund cleanup site, I think, in US history. But she was built by this woman's husband. She was sick with cancer, and the husband, scared he would lose her, made a promise if she survived, he would create a monument in her honor. She made a full recovery, and Bob made good on his promise. And it took 6 years to build it, and 400 ton of concrete for the base.
Oh my word.
And the Nevada Army National Guard and the Montana National Guard and the U.S. Army Reserve from Butte and teams of civilian workers moved it onto the mountain in 4 sections. So they do tours up to it. Anyways, I'll drop a link. You can read about it. 3rd largest in the world. Okay. Thank you for that, Kevin. Anyways,
Thank you, Turkey.
my sister, her name is Our Lady of the Rockies, and my special sister calls her Our Mary. Our Mary. You know, up there on the hill, Our Mary. But Montana, the home of casino laundromats. The Butte Copper King mine, yeah. And the copper barons. A lot of mining history there. Anyways, Santa is in Trinidad and Tobago. Pookie's tracking him on NORAD. So, yeah, I just thought tonight would be a good night to share. I was just there with my sister taking her Christmas shopping, and you should check that out. Good story to share on Christmas Eve. So the link there in the chat will take you over there. You can read all about it. It's pretty cool. But so Kevin, I heard kind of through the grapevine, your son was in a bad accident. I just see him asking.
Yeah, he was in a rollover crash Sunday. Was it Sunday, I think? Yeah.
Our weather was horrible. Slick roads. A rollover crash. Up there where you're at, Kevin, or between there and home base up north, or? And he's back with you, or? I hope his recovery, I mean, everything that you're dealing with your mom and everything. I'm sorry you guys are going through this. Oh, Boulder Canyon. That's a horrid. The interstate goes from Butte to Helena, and you go down through this canyon, Boulder Canyon. And it's all on, you have a bunch of S curves in this mountainous terrain, and It's on the shady side of the mountain. So it doesn't, the highway doesn't clear off, and it gets slick down in there, and the wind will blow, and it's just nasty. Ooh, what do you have there? That's a thick holder, isn't it?
No, it's thin. It's not thick.
Oh, okay, there we go.
It's
It
a
looked
silver metal, 1916 SLQ design, but it's something I got from Southern Coin. You know, I did a little trade, but he's still in the hospital. Spinal fusion, shattered T10, T4. Good gracious, man.
good grief. Good grief.
Oh, he walked. Oh, he walked. That's good. That's good. Walking, eating, peeing, and pooping, man. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, those are the big things.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just I thought it was neat because it was, you know, SLQ design and just something different. So
Well, my goodness. I hope he recovers swiftly from all that.
oh, good gracious.
Oh no.
How old is he, Kevin, if you don't mind saying?
From the driver's seat to the bed of the truck. Whew-da. Boy, howdy. I mean, it's a good thing he wasn't rolled on. That's what killed hubby's oldest brother. He wrecked and rolled and was partially ejected, and it rolled over him. Papa Frank Guido, what kind of dogs do you have? Yeah, it sounds like a miracle for sure that yes, Mark Casey is trying to sell some 40%er. He has 34 of them, Mark. And let me scroll back up here and I'll give you his ask price, because he did put it in the chat up here. He has 34 40%ers and just give me a minute. I'm scrolling up. He's asking $350 or best offer. There it is on the screen. He's asking $350 or best offer.
Private chat. Can you get a chance?
Oh.
I got this in the mail last week. Little purple core.
Ooh.
Pretty low down. Proof 69. And there's Trader B purple core things. Neat.
Yeah, Kevin. How old did you say he is, Kevin? Papa Frank has Poms, 2 sisters that are 3 years old. They sound fun. Pookie and her husband were here last night for yesterday was hubby's birthday. So we had a little cheesecake. We had some
19 years old.
cookie dough. Oh, 19. Ah. And you can't tell
Papa
me.
Frank. Thank you very much, Papa Frank. It's always very kind of you, sir.
I did, Papa Frank. Thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate that. Yeah. My special sister, we went to supper with my sisters, and our son and his wife were there. And we got there ahead of my sisters, and so they came in late and sat down, and the waitress came up and asked if they wanted something to drink, and my special sister said, pointed to hubby and said, it's his birthday, he's 77. And the waitress was like, oh, okay, well, happy birthday. We are like, there are no secrets with her, nothing. It's just out there. So yeah, it was funny. And here's even funnier. So our son ordered a stout and got carded at the restaurant. And he was taken back because he's 39. He turned 39 at the first of the month. And I looked at the waitress and said, I'm his mom. I can verify he's of age. And she's like, well, I need to see his ID. And his wife she was dying. She cracked up and she's like, oh my God, he's got such a 39-year-old baby face. Yeah, he's got a full beard, but I guess there's some 19, 20-year-olds that I guess could look like him, but yeah.
Yeah, there's some 12-year-olds that have full beards. Yeah, you got to watch out for those kids.
Yeah. He was, in fact, he had a heck of a time getting his ID out because he said, I haven't had it out of here in a long time. So my special sister bought some toys for our other sister has grandkids. And there's 5 boys and 2 girls. So I helped her pick out 5 little push trucks. The oldest boy is 10. The youngest one is 3. I said, let's just get him a truck. Everybody, bigger than a Matchbox car, which she got a Matchbox car for everybody for their stocking. So she gets these little push trucks and gets home. Well, she calls me. It's wrong. I have to take them back. They're wrong. It's for 8. I was like, okay, well, I need to look and see what you're talking about. So I got together with her, and you know how toys have an age on them? Like for ages 3 to 5 or 8 plus. Yeah. This toy had ages up to 8. Well, the 8-year-old and the 10-year-old won't care. They'll still play with it. But no, she decided that it was the wrong age. We had to take them back so she could pick something different for those 2 boys. And the Matchbox cars were for 3 to 5 or 3 and up or something like that. So we had to take those. And I know the 2 and 3-year-old are going to have a fit because they all play really well together, and thought, well, if everybody has the same kind of car, different colors, they'll all play really well together. And but no, we had to take them back because it was the wrong age. So no, nobody paid the person. In fact, I didn't recognize the waitress at all. She was a college student. just doing due diligence. It was just funny that he got carded. Yeah. Pookie, he said that's why he always goes to the bar side. We sat on the restaurant side because it was supposed to be less noisy. But
Well, I'm going to hop off here. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. I hope Santa Claus stops by your house and leaves you something.
do you
Oh,
will you have the grandkids tomorrow in the morning?
oh yeah. 0830.
08:30. Is Santa
Yeah.
coming to your house or their house?
Both. They'll do a
Both.
little both. Yeah. Yeah. So
Both. Well, you enjoy that.
he's almost in Greenland. That's right. Yay.
Yay! Are your grandbabies tracking him on NORAD?
They're at my son-in-law's brother's house. They're doing his family's Christmas tonight.
Oh,
So they're at his house. So not right now. They might later.
uh-huh.
If they stop by here, I'll pull it up on the big screen. There he comes. Y'all better make sure you go get to bed.
And I didn't know, but some of you out there might be able to look it up real fast. Apparently, there is a YouTube channel of
Yes.
Santa's workshop.
Yep.
Now, my understanding is it does play on a loop, so you have to, just play it for a short period of time. I haven't seen it, but hey, Kellen L.
Kellen, how's it going?
Well, Papa Frank, she has special needs, Papa Frank, and she's just very cut and dried. And if it says ages 3 to 6, she's not buying it for a 6.5-year-old or a 7-year-old. It's cut and dried. That's what the rules say. Stephen Rose has a 1/10 ounce 2018 $10 gold coin. Make a reasonable offer. If you want to send it in, I'll show it, Keeban. Did you already send it? Oh, I've got 2 emails from Rosebud.
There's the link for Santa's workshop.
Oh.
They have it showing where he is flying right now. It says he will return home in about 9 hours and 20 minutes. I got it counting down, and so pretty neat stuff.
Cool. Really neat stuff for kids nowadays.
Oh yeah. Hey, Kellen. Child labor laws. That's right. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, I'll be in the chat. If I see something, I'll be posting in the chat. But y'all have Merry Christmas. Silver Keys, Merry Christmas. You got an email from Southern, by the way.
I do, or you did?
We did. We both did.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me know what you think.
Okay.
Right. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year. Enjoy your day with the family tomorrow. Thank you for everything you do.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good night. Yeah, Papa Frank, she's special for sure. She's kind of the heart of the family here. Rosebud, I see I've got emails from you. If you're still here, Rosebud, I'll go ahead and read those. We may as well Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Callanell, I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right. Well, let's show them, Rosebud. Let me get over there. There we go. Sitting with your boys, you're off tonight. Okay, Keevan. And there's Keevan's. All right. Rosebud, we'll do yours first. Rosebud has a half-ounce Year of the Tiger. Bin choice. 5 are available. Let me copy that and pull that up. Uh, 2022 half-ounce Year of the Tiger Australian coin, 4/9 fine in airtight, 35 plus 6 or combined ship. 5 are available of these. And I do have my bot on. And I believe I have Rosebud in the bot, although Rosebud also has, there's Rosebud's information right there. The bot dropped it. Rosebud takes Zelle, Cash App, PayPal goods and services only. 5 available, these half-ounce in airtight, $35 plus 6 ship. No takers on that. We'll go on to the next one, Rosebud. We have a 250th anniversary Navy ASE 1 ounce silver proof coin. Starting bid 135 plus 5. Does do combined ship. I think this is a stock photo, but that's what it looks like. The U.S. Navy, 135 plus 5 combined ship. You had a good trip to the LCS, did you, Kellen? How many people do we have in here? 22 watching. 22 watching, but nobody chatting. And it doesn't look like we have anybody interested. We'll move on to Keevan Rose's email. Well, text me a picture, Kellen. All right. Keevan has this 1/10 ounce 2018 $10 Liberty Gold coin. He says, make a reasonable offer. Oh, you're very welcome, Rosebud. Always a pleasure. Happy to do it. 2018. That Fierce Eagle. It is a 10th ounce, 4/9 fine. Make a reasonable offer on that. Reasonable offer. Melt for a 1/10 ounce is $447.86 today, folks. They sell online for $5.85 to $6.50. He'd expect a reasonable offer. Rosebud wondered if you want to trade, Kevin. He says, normally I would, but I cannot trade this time. Sorry. All right. And that's all we have for emails. If somebody would like to contact Kevin, type plain old Kevin, ! Kevin. The bot will drop his information. I'm going to drop Rosebud's information as well. You're very welcome, Kevin. I hope your son heals as swift as most young people do. It says a 10th ounce on the coin. Yes, 210. It does. Do you want me to show it to you again? Let me pull it up again. Right here, left-hand side, 1/10 ounce, 4/9 fine. $10. You're welcome, 210. Back to here. Anybody have anything else they'd like to advertise? I don't know what we've got for buyers or anything in here. I just wanted to give people a place to go this evening, especially if they had nothing else to do. Kellen L., you haven't texted me a picture of that stuff yet. I have some things here, but I don't know how on Christmas Eve how much business folks really want to do. I have a roll of 90%ers. Melt on it is $519.76. And I'd ask well below that, $475, if anybody was interested. Oh my. Can I show this photo, Kellen? Do you care if I share? he's got a Rosie, a Barber, a seated dime, a 90% proof, a Merc dime, a Liberty seated, 1854, a Barber, a proof, a seated quarter, another seated quarter, a half dime, cap bust, a Stone Mountain. Can I show this, Kellen? I guess I didn't get your answer yet. That's good stuff right there, Kellen L. All right. He said I can show and share. We'll do a little. This is what he picked up at the LCS. That's an 1854. 1911 Barber. 1877. I can't read the year on that. I think that's also an 1877. Stone Mountain. There's a cap bust. A half dime. Some Kennedys. Walker. 1876 seated. Some you had, some you just got. A few came from there. That's freaking cool, Kellen L. I think the New Mystics is pretty cool. I still stack some silver, but the New Mystics is really cool. Are you kidding? You told me that the teller, I remember you saying that the teller, let me look back through the, because you sent me a picture of it when you got it. She had a handful of $50, so you took them and you got 2 Kennedys. So he got them from the bank. That's what he got. A Walker, 2 Kennedys, and the Stone Mountain. For face value. Cost you 50 cents? Well, good for you, Kellen. That was a lucky day. Hey, Jean Anderson, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. The only new thing that I've gotten in was this. A 1970 PF67 Cameo. Nickel, if anybody needs a nickel, bust it out of there for a book. I'm going to put it back in this. I have a bag here, a used bag, just to keep the. I have some commemoratives. I don't know why that silly thing doesn't want to focus. A 1990. This is a proof deep cam. The Eisenhower Centennial, I am asking 65 on that. And the other one is an 88S proof. This is the Ellis Island. Asking 65 on that. They are silver, same as a Morgan. And then I have, geez, almost dropped it, a 2013 George Marshall, Dwight D. Eisenhower. There we go. U.S. Army Command and General Staff College, Fort Leavenworth. And the 2009 Lincoln. We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth and of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth. Vincent, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you as well, Gold Maple. Happy holidays. I want to be all inclusive here to people of all faiths, so happy holidays. I have very good friends who are Jewish and Hindu, celebrating Kwanzaa, any small lots of junk silver. I do not have small lots, 210, of junk silver. I have a roll of 90 percenters. Casey Rhodes has 34 40 percenters. And I don't know, maybe ask Casey if he would be willing to sell less than 34, if he'd be willing to sell them by face value. Sorcerer Stan, how are you? Stan, I've gotten in some more ancients. They're in my sheet protectors right now. If I sent you like photos, would you be able to help me? They're all identified, I believe. I don't think I have any. I'm looking here. I picked up more from this gentleman who had these. And how am I going to do this? Howdy doody do. Let's do this. Let's cover up my screen. Pardon my reach. So they're all, I think that one is identified on, yes. I just need to assign values to them. They might have a value on them currently, but it's not, it would be an older one. That one is not, I don't think I just have Indian silver drachma, 10th century on that. And that's a WAG, wild guess. No, ashes, I picked up what I can, if this is what I can get, it's what I get. Not specifically or intentionally getting into it. It's just, I was able to pick up these 2 sheets. Of them, and I was just trying to go through. The reverse is Jupiter standing left with the text Iovi Concerat. I haven't spent a lot of time with these, but this is, and I didn't see anything here, Ashes, that was potentially of interest, that would be of interest to you. Constantine, Roman Empire. Let's see. Olbia, Black Sea. Oh, this is the dolphin money. Roman Empire, Julian. Anyway. Kellen L has some $90 proof quarters. He has $18 face in 90% modern proof quarters. This logic says, I offer my friendship and I'll pay for shipping. I'll send you pictures, Ashes. It might be easier to kind of do a video or something, but I'll get you, yeah. Right, Siren? Siren says, are you selling my quarters from my piggy bank, Kellen? Does modern mean clad? Kellen said, if anybody's interested in the 90% proof quarters, I'll entertain offers for the whole or partial. Are they silver, Kellen? Rosebud also says he has 3 Prospector vintage Engelhard rounds, 82 to 87. They are $73 each plus 6 ship. He does combined ship. He's having problems with his camera taking pictures. Logic wants to know, Rosebud, if it includes the 83. If you have the 83 Prospector vintage round. And Logic, they are 90% silver. And well, he only has 3 of them. And I think probably the 1982 to 1987 was referring to, I believe they're all what am I trying to say? They're all the same in terms of, the design doesn't change. They're all the same design from 82 to 87. 210 has a 76cc seated dime in AG condition for $45. Free shipping if anybody's interested. You'd like to see the coins with the paper eagle on it. I don't know what you mean, Siren. You'd like to see the coins with the paper eagle. All right, Rosebud says the 8285. That one, gold maple. Oh, the ancient coins. Okay, Keeban, good for you. I will delete that out of the emails. To the trash. All right. In the ancients, the one with the... Oh, I understand now. Siren, I'm slow, but I do eventually get there. I don't have prices on these, just so you know. I have to figure out prices, Siren. These are from Eagle Eye Rare Coin. That's the price that's on the back. And I don't know if Stan is here, if Stan would, if looking at... I said this was part of an overall lot. This one is AE2. Come on, camera. There we go. Theodosius the First, 379 to 395 AD. Take a look at that. And those are the only two with the eagles on them. The eagle eye rare coins. Um, 210 did my email show up? I'm looking back. I don't see your email. 210. Did you need it dropped for someone? You want me to drop it in chat in case someone is interested in? Let me grab it. How about I just connect you? That's easier for me to just okay, I sent you an email connecting you to 10 and Kellen. So check your emails. You're welcome, Siren. Like I said, I'll show all the other ones, but I need to get some prices, some current prices on them. Like this one, 253, 268 AD Rome, bronze Antonianus. And the figure on the reverse is actually pretty cool. Yep, it's in the email, 210. Let's see. This one is Gratian, AD 367 to 383. Bronze reduced Pholus of ancient Rome. When he was 7, Gratian was made co-emperor with his father, Valentinian I. He became Augustus of the West when Valentinian died the next year. Of course, it was upside down. Kind of a cool one. 210, the email did not show in chat. That's why I sent an email to you and Kellen connecting you. So hop over there and check your email. My page is back in the binder here. Oh, I did pick up, I'll show you this. Ben sent me a coin that I needed for my book here. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Southern Rhodesia. I'm making progress on my book. There's a $1951 Southern Rhodesia sixpence. George VI. So I'm coming along in the book. What are the other two that I got two others in. This one is not the right one. Phenotypical. Hello. Healthy, welcome in. So this is what I'm working on, 20th century coins of the world. Was it in East Africa that I just got? It might have been this East Africa one. These are all circulated, and this book, I intend for it to be one that kids can handle, the coins. East Africa, 5 cent. Gold Maple, this logic wants to know what they paid you per ounce when you traded your silver for gold. This India coin is square. Gold is 6,000 per ounce in Canadian dollars. So he bought a 1 ounce maple. All right, let me look, Kellen. I'll check my inbox. I do not have an email from you, Kellen. So let's see. Okay, 210 got it. Good. I have a Hong Kong, Hungary. I'm missing the Hijaz, the Greenland, the Guadalupe, and the German East Africa on this page. And the Kai Chao coin, which was a German coin in China. Actually, Kai Chao is a Chinese island that the Germans leased for about 5 years, and they put out some coinage. On this page, I'm missing the British Guiana, West Indies, the Chinese Turkestan, Crete, Danish West Indies, and the Danzig. No, Papua New Guinea is not. These are very specific years, and I know countries' names change, but I'm trying not to do modern coins that come from like say this has Siam in it, and so I'm trying not to replace the Siam coins with a modern coin from the same area. I'm trying to get the actual coinage from like Slovakia, Syria, Tarim, Tibet, Biscayan Republic, Tonkin, Sarawak, I need British Guiana, West Indies, Chinese Turkestan, Crete, Danish West Indies, the Danzig, the German East Africa. Oh, no, I've got that one coming. Greenland, Guadeloupe, Hijaz, Kaichau, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Martinique, Mongolia, Montenegro, Sarawak, Slovakia, Syria, Tarim, which is now Yemen, or Tibet, Tonkin, which is Vietnam, and Biscayan Republic. Yeah, and I don't think any of these are silver. The New Zealand one might be. Russia, Romania, St. Thomas. Islands, the Straits settlements, Spain, Southern Rhodesia. Yeah, Gold Maple. That's so this album is a very old album, and I'm finding most of it. It says 20th century coins of the world, but they're looking at this book is 1900s to probably 45. And they named Siam Thailand in 39, but it didn't actually. It took about 5 years for it to take effect. I'll send you a screenshot of my list, Kellen, if you have any, because I have a list of what I need. Did I already know? And I didn't want to pay like out the nose for really numistically valuable coins, because I do intend this for kids to just be able to get their hands into it. There's my list. Sent it to you there, Kellen. Jeep and John, how are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. All right, Rosebud. I'll send it right now, Rosebud. And I, there we go. Sent to you, Rosebud. 210, do you take PayPal? Kellen wants to know. Phenotypical is asking, not sure of everybody's depth of collecting, but he'll give it a shot. Anybody have a U.S. gold coinage with a C mint mark, Charlotte, North Carolina, pretty rare, looking to add soon? So Vincent, Mark, Ben, Ashes, Sorcerer Stan would all be good sources there, potentially. I'll read it again. Looking for a U.S. gold coinage with a C mint mark for Charlotte, North Carolina. A rarer one. If any of you have one out there, Phenotypical is looking for that. And Pheno, I'm gonna screenshot that. You have a dealer, but he's very unreasonable pricing wise. Silver Coin Hunter has several, but they are set coins. Um, 210 called Kellen Sir. Uh-oh. I sent that comment, Pheno, to Ashes, and he's going to look and see what they can do as well. So what are you needing, Kellen? I only have Venmo at the moment. So somebody needs to round robin. What do you have, Kellen? Do you have Cash App or just PayPal? Because if I'm going to round robin, I have to do some juggling of money to cover PayPal. You've got a balance to use up. Why don't you and 210 send me an email of with your, Kellen, send me an email with your PayPal info, and 210, send me an email with your Venmo email info. Because I can Venmo you, but I have to move money into that account. And even though Kellen is sending me a PayPal, it won't go into that account because it takes 2 days. So it just take me some juggling to get it done. Silver Coin Hunter lives about 10 miles from the old Charlotte Mint. And Fino said, I lived in an area called Mint Hill at one time. Well, I sent that to Ashes, and he and Ben will look. And Ben's got quite an extensive collection of stuff. And so you never know what's. I'm going to end this poll too, by the way. So 60% of you, 42 votes, 60% of you said that you are still buying silver in spite of the climb in prices. I'm going to do another poll. There you are. See about that. All right, 210. Let me look. I just don't do as much on Venmo, so I'm not. RS, right? 210 RS. That's your name on Venmo? Your initials? Pretty sure it is. So okay, gotcha, 210. Well, I'll help you out. Just like I said, send me an email and then I'll log in and move some money over to cover it. What was I going to say? Oh, so Real Ruler in another stream, on Shibby's stream here a while back, mentioned a good place to purchase used refurbished phones, cell phones, called Swappa. And I went over and looked around and checked it out. And because Mr. dropped his phone and broke the screen, it's just a really cheap little phone, anyways, a Rev 6. So that tells you everything you need to know about it. So I ordered a phone, and it was the phone from, like, it was a nightmare. It had a software glitch in it. And I took it into the cell phone store, and they transferred everything over, set it all up. It seemed to work fine. Walked out of the store. It wouldn't receive a call. It kept freezing up. It was, yeah. So I spent 5 days. Yeah. Rhodium. Fino says, take a quick look at the spot price for rhodium. I have rhodium plated silver in a shovel design pin on my eBay currently. The manufacturer went out of business, and I bought the remaining. Lot way back when, if anybody's interested. So Fino has some rhodium plated silver. Now, that was completely not on my radar at all, phenotypical. Rhodium. Super interesting. Gold maple, I don't think silver is going to fall. I think it's going to continue to climb and it's going to stay up there. I think the demand is just too great. And I think that it just, yeah, if it falls, it's going to fall into a higher bracket for sure. Yeah, folks, if you're really looking to diversify the stack, rhodium might be a good option. I know, I think it was in the chat earlier, but what is the silver gold ratio right now? Anybody know off the top of their head? I don't think silver will ever get to, maybe I shouldn't even say it, to the, the same price as what gold is at. Because what gold's at 44.78 an ounce. Uh, 62.33 to 1. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, there's an argument. Gold is, 4,000 years strong. All right, 210. It'll have to wait until I get off of here, and then I'll log in and move stuff around, but I'll be in touch via email with you and Kellen. We'll get it figured out. This logic, there's gold in contacts. If you've ever retrieved contacts out of an old organ, all right, Kellen, I got the text. I will yeah, I'm not going to try to log in and do it now. I have too many tabs open. Rhodium is undervalued. It's used in catalytic converters. Well, if you've ever lived in areas where catalytic converters are stolen off of vehicles, that'd tell you everything you need to know about that. Oops, I just threw the bow down on the floor. There we go. Yeah, does logic really? Catalytic converters use three different metals: platinum, palladium, and rhodium. They're coated onto onto a structure. It's like a weave, and it helps convert the particles, the pollutants. Platinum's effective. My PayPal linked to the joint account with my ex. Tried changing the account a couple times, but the change won't take. Huh. Yeah, that gold maple, that's what I said. Platinum, palladium, and rhodium. Rhodium, I know, has something to do with the nitrogen. And that stuck with me because I was a wastewater treatment operator, and I used to have to irrigate wastewater openly out on a field, and calculating nitrogen uptake in the plants. So yeah, so thieves will target the catalytic converters, and sell them for a few dollars to people who will actually break them down, and smelt it. All right, Rosebud, I appreciate you checking. Anyways, yeah, Pookie's like, I loved irritating. Yeah, we used to call it irritating. Have to go irritating. I literally irrigated raw sewage with hand line. I had to change 40 sticks of 40-foot hand line. Wastewater operator for 22 years for the big city of 88 people. I called myself the sewer queen. Master of shit. And that's no bullshit. Yep, it was it was gross, but when I was hired in November, and the settling pond was overflowing and breaching the banks because the previous operator hadn't done his job. And I literally had to lease a diesel generator and a pump and laid in hand line and got permission from a landowner. The UV rays are incredible on breaking down the bad stuff, we'll call it, in sewage. You took wastewater from the landfill to the sewer plant. Really messed with their stuff. So loads we took had to be set up in advance. Yeah. Depends on what the wastewater is coming off of. You know, you can get wastewater like off of car washes and stuff that might have different metals in it than just city sewer, off of houses. We lucked out and we did not have a heavy metal content in our sewage. The biggest worry was the nitrogen uptake. You can't overload the plants. Will only take up so much nitrogen at a time. And so calculating that and only irrigating for X amount of hours and then moving to a new section and then leaving it for, a certain amount of days before you allowed domestic, in this case, it was domestic cattle and onto it to feed. Rosebud, in many ways, that's quite apt. Yeah, Kellen, that's the problem. When it runs through garbage, it picks up all the chemicals, and those chemicals settle out. And, when you depend on, especially a closed system like that old system was, and those heavy pollutants have to settle out and they end up in your sludge in the base of your settling ponds. It can really raise havoc. Is iridium valuable? People talk about platinum, palladium, osmium, but what about iridium? That I don't know. Cyclone 13, welcome in. How are you? We are in here talking literal SHIT. Yeah, Pookie will tell you she was there. I dealt with a lot of shit in my time. Literal. Merry Christmas for sure. Yep, and Kellen trucked shit, yeah. They actually here they and I wish they do it differently, but here they truck the sludge at the landfill, but it's on an open field, and so it gets spread out on, and the field has sagebrush in it, so it gets spread out, and they're very good about doing a rotation on it. So when they truck it there and spread it, it's rotated throughout different areas, and they rest one area. So that the UV rays, like I said, are fantastic for breaking all of that down, with the exception of your heavy metals. So testing that is important, and knowing what heavy metals are in it. G-Dub, welcome in. Good to see you. So I do have, I don't know why my camera won't. I do have silver shot for sale too. I have 1 ounce. This is Royal Canadian Mint, 1 ounce bags of silver shot, and I'll do it for $2 under spot. Dislogic asks, G-Dub, did you get those other rounds? That's a good cup of mint tea. Yes, he did. He says, Desk Logic, thank you very much. Okay. Got the Venmo, Kellen and 210, but one of you needs to tell me so one of you needs to email me how much we're talking about. And so Kellen, you're going to PayPal me that amount. Kellen, why don't you text me the amount that you're going to PayPal me, and then I'm going to send it to 210 in a Venmo, correct? I want to make sure I don't muck that up. $45. Okay. While y'all were chatting there in chat, I'll see if I can get this round robined for you. And see, because Kellen, you need my PayPal, right? $45. Okay. And Kellen, I'm going to give you a different PayPal because my one I usually use on here is goods and services only. Robert Pintoff, welcome. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. So I'm gonna send you a different PayPal to avoid that goods and services fee, Kellen. And then you can send the money to me, and 210, you want me to Venmo that 45 to you, correct? Because I'm All right. I had a thought here that I probably should do this right now while you guys are here, and we can, that way it's all straightened out. Um, and that way I can confirm with you both too before the night is over that it's done. All right. No more papers asked for the whole rest of the year. I don't know, 210. There's a whole week left. So don't be saying that. All right, Kellen, I sent you my PayPal, my personal PayPal. And 210, I moved money now. So the bank won't scream at me and trying to do, and I'm going to send you the 45 right now for Kellen. Oh, good God. Oh. All right. 210, let me know that you've got that. Okay, 210. So I'm square with you. I'm just waiting on Kellen to send me a PayPal. And let me look. I have one outstanding package that had not been delivered yet. And that, oh, it wasn't not to you. It's to Gold Sniping Farmer. Okay. All right. So it looks like it'll be Friday. You didn't have to do that, Kellen, but thank you. I appreciate that. Got it. I got it, Kellen. We're square. So it's all good. Now, this was sent. What day was this sent? This was sent December 15th. And it hasn't yet been delivered. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. So we're square. That one is taken care of. We're good to go that way. Anybody have anything else? Any other deals that they'd like to make? I have coins for sale here and stuff, but I think we're kind of low key this evening. I do need to get my donation box down here. All right. I need to figure out what to do for a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway before we shut her down. Santa's headed to Florida. Think there's a bunch of kids down there that have been good. What can we give away? I'm looking for giveaway stuff here. Give it away. Oh, good grief. Let's do this. Oh, no, I can't do that. I cannot do that because it's a set. What am I thinking? I have a set of goldbacks here for sale, by the way. One each: Utah, New Hampshire, Wyoming, Nevada, and North Dakota. There are 5 of them. I'm asking $45. And I hate to do it, but I could do a $1 ship on it and put it in a Christmas card. They are all $1 goldbacks: Utah, New Hampshire, Wyoming, Nevada, and South Dakota. Buying up copper. I have a bunch of copper here too. We haven't poured any, but I have a bunch that I've stripped. Some number 1 copper that I need to pour. All right, Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue, do you want that risky shipped or do you want tracking? You let me know there. Risky ship. All right. Let me grab a Christmas card right now. Mr. Blue, I think I've shipped to you before, risky shipping, and I don't keep those addresses. So will you send me an email? Oh, you want me to hang on to it? I can hang on to it for till after the holidays. I agree with you. Like after the first of the year. it'll still come in a Christmas card, but um, but yep, I'll hold it. I will hold it. I will write. All right, Mr. Blue. And I'm going to be blasphemous and write on the card itself. Venmo and Zelle. My Venmo All right. It's going to come out in a Christmas card. There's your receipt. It'll look like that. And Mr. Blue, I know. Let me check my email. Like I said, I know I've risky shipped to you before. VV, right, Mr. Blue? And I'm looking in my emails. I have an email from you. Okay. I'm going to reply to that right now with my Zelle. And is that address in that email, that 307 Lane, is that the address, name and address you want me to send this to? Because if that's still good, I'll just go off of that. That was on December 15th. All right. And the name is CF, correct? First name with a C, last name with an F, as in Frank. Oh, I gave you a different Zelle, but it goes to the same account. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to address that right now, but then I'm going to put it in my wallets. Pardon me for the silence here. I'm addressing this. All right. Got it addressed. You're good to go. And I put that on the corner. Hold to January 2nd. Squared away. Yeah, we're no longer part of the credit union here, but we do have a small bank. Well, we have stuff at two different banks here. One does Zelle and the other one doesn't. You're welcome, Mr. Blue. You are very welcome. All right, folks, I think with that, I am going to shut this down. I need to find something for a giveaway. And I'm running short on things here. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? My goodness, I am scratching bottom here trying to come up with something. 210, Merry Christmas to you as well. What have I got here? Nobody wants modern day euros, right? Hey, Jetmac, how are you? Well, let's do this. We'll beat a jab in the eye with a sharp stick, right? In fact, I will do two of them, and one goes to, I have another week of my Starika giveaways. All right, folks. Let me get this set up. We will do a giveaway here. Let me share the screen. And Do, 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 do. All right. You know the drill, folks. You know the drill. I'm trying to find um, all right, I got two of them here. Got it, got it, got it. So I got a couple buffaloes here. And this is what we're going to do. Oh, I got the Zell too, by the way, Mr. Blue. So both of them are 1927s. Where the heck is my camera? Looking on the wrong screen. I'll show them in more detail here. One will come out to one lucky winner in a card, Risky Ship. And one is going to go to St. Jude's in memory of Starika. And that entire lot of items will be sold as one lot. I'm just writing this down. And the other one, like I said, will come out to you. Hashtag kindness. I know it's not a lot, but I'm scratching bottom here. I had to pay my StreamYards this month for the year subscription. So that bit into all right. All right. Got those filled out now. Yeah, Jet Max, it was ouch for sure. I haven't sold much, and boy, howdy, hoofda. So giveaways, I haven't even been able to buy a whole lot. All right. Let me give over here. I am going to enter, and if it pulls my name, it goes to St. Jude's. All right. So did everybody get in? Pookie, are you in there? You got in. Okay. Pookie, I see your name. Jetmac, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Kellen L, wrong channel. Deborah Waltz, I didn't see you, but hello, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, folks. Chew, Fino, G-Dub, Kevin Rose, Jean Anderson, Mr. Blue, just running down through the list of names here. All right, folks, 14 entries, and we have 23 watching. All right. I'm going to count down 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. Oh, I didn't see Siren in it. Deborah Waltz. Deborah Waltz. All right. So let's come back over here. Let me write your name on this. Just getting your name down on it. All right, Deborah Walls. Christmas Eve. It is a 1927 Buffalo. And this is the one that will go to St. Jude's. In memory of Starika. Oh, let me get a bag to put that in. Deborah, you'll need to email me with your address, please. This will just come out in a card, a Christmas card, risky ship, no tracking. That goes into a bag for St. Jude's. That'll go in the St. Jude's box. Yeah, just send me an email. Bottle drop my info there. Callanell, if you're really getting into collecting, I have a couple of albums, modern commemorative, the dollars. I got these from Ringmaster Ray, and I thought I'd fill them, and it's just not. It just doesn't float my boat. This one is much harder to find. I'm asking $75 on it. He did put extra pages in it, so I think it's got. It's got 2 extra pages, plus he filled out the bottom of this one. And then this is volume 1, and I'm asking $40 on it. Not doing albums. All right. So I estimate, where did my sheet of paper go for that? The 2 together with shipping, I figure would be about $130. So if you know of anybody that's looking to fill albums, let me know. They don't melt well. Nope. That's for sure. All right, folks, I'm going to get off of here. Enjoy the rest of my Christmas Eve. I hope you do as well. If you're traveling tomorrow, be safe, travel safe. Hopefully the weather doesn't treat you too badly. We will be back on the weekend. One of us will be here, potentially for trade day. And I'm not sure if Big T and Mama T are running on Sunday, but hopefully they are. Wrong channel. Okay. Will do. Will do. And I'm going to get out of here with that, folks. Stay safe. Be good. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Kwanzaa. Jimmy Lakari. Merry Christmas to you too as well. The commemoratives are, these are $1 commemoratives. And these ones are, that's a $1, and the Lincoln. They're all $1. Let's see, it says it right there. $1. $1. They fit in these books. Rosebud. SHTF, how are you? On these, I'm asking 65 each. Rosebud. This one is the 2009 Lincoln. This one is the Fort Leavenworth. George Marshall and Dwight Eisenhower. The Ellis Island. And the Eisenhower Centennial. Okay, Rosebud, sounds great. Kevin, I hope your son continues to heal and recover swiftly. And my thoughts are with you and your whole family, your mom. Everyone else. Wrong channel. Let me look. I don't too often get stuff in my spam, so let me see. All right. I replied to you. Wrong channel, replied. Merry Christmas to you too, Stuart. We're just winding down here, folks. I don't want to chase you out of here if you had business, but I do want to spend a little time with the hubby this evening. Well, I'll spend time with him all night, but he'll be sleeping. I'm going to drink another cup of tea, put my feet up, kick back. I may hop on tomorrow night, folks. So I have a video of how you can change your name back. It's a very simple video. Do you want me to post? Do you want me to post that video to you? I mean, I just walk you through very simple steps to change your name there. Your YouTube, your chat name. Let me get the link. Oh, you're having a good time with it. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I lost, yeah, all my guns and all my silver in a boating accident. Just went right to the bottom of the lake. It was a terrible thing. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, I think we've all been in though. You've got to watch out for those boats because they'll get you. I know a whole bunch of us that have been in the boating accidents like that. And and it always happens when you've got your silver and your guns with you. I don't it's like, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's an epidemic. It's something like boats know. You're like you climb on board and they're like, "Oh, you got all of your silver and gold and all your guns. I'm gonna." Yeah, I lost my boat in a gunning accident. You got to watch out for the rocks. Uh huh. See that? And that is no. That one's my favorite. Yeah. See? How many of you are excited about the extravaganza? How many of you got in on the extravaganza? There's the link to it from EC. Everybody going to be there um, on New Year's Day? How many of you bought Powerball tickets tonight? I should have put that out there in a poll. I know I said I was going to get off of here. And then I keep talking, but I forgot about the. So I don't know what time they do the drawing, but our son called us on his way home from work today, and he's like, "Did you go buy a lotto ticket?" And I said, "No." And he's like, "Oh, you better go get one." Anybody else get one? I don't have to win it. You know, hitting 4 numbers or 5 or something would be enough for me. Let's see. All right, Deborah, I've got this addressed to you. I don't know that I'll send it out, Deborah, right away. I may wait until after the weekend, Deborah, just because of all of the all of the mail and stuff right now. So I think I'll hold on to it until next week. If that's okay. Siren didn't get one either. Yeah. Well, hopefully, Siren, somebody in the community wins it and shares a little bit of the goodness with all of us, right? I don't even know what time they do it. Do you stay up late and watch it? Do they put it on the TV? We don't have a TV. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to get off here. I know I said that before, but I mean it this time. Stay safe, folks. I wish for you health and happiness in the coming year. Prosperity as far as taking care of your needs. Okay, Fino. Let me grab it and I'll drop it in the chat, Fino, for everybody. This is a link to Fino's eBay. So grab that link, folks. Go check it out. See what he's got over there. Stay safe. Wash your hands, folks. Wash your hands. Be good people. Choose kindness everywhere that you can. I know, especially this time of year, people can be rude. And with that, I will end it. Enjoy your day tomorrow. I'm going to be with family. I may hop on tomorrow evening. So watch for it. And come share an evening with us if we hop in and you're bored. With that, Merry Christmas, folks. Have a good night, everybody.